Hello everyone, myself Dr. Shikha Sardana, practicing fertility consultant at Milan Chandigarh. Today we will talk about endometriosis. Let's start off with a few common clinical pictures that we see in our day-to-day OPDs. A young 25-year-old woman with severe unbearable pain during menses. The pain starts 1 to 2 days before menses and persists during menses. The second presentation, a woman struggling with infertility since 3 years, and now on evaluation, the ultrasound is showing ovarian endometriomas, the chocolate cysts. It's very obvious that the symptoms associated with this problem of endometriosis are quite distressing. So we are here today to guide you regarding this problem. Alongside, we will try to take up some of the common myths associated with endometriosis. Let's start off with what is endometriosis. We all know that uterus is the female reproductive organ and the lining of the uterus is endometrium. Normally, this endometrium is inside the uterus, it lines the endometrial cavity. But when this endometrium-like tissue gets implanted outside the uterus, it is abnormal and this is called as endometriosis. In women with endometriosis, this abnormal implantation of endometrium can involve various structures in the pelvis like ovaries, fallopian tubes, back, front, or the side of the uterus, or urinary bladder as well. Less commonly, this endometriosis can spread beyond the pelvis and can involve intestine, ureters, etc. During your regular menstrual cycle, under the influence of hormones, the endometrium builds up gradually, and in case if you don't conceive, you don't become pregnant, the endometrium starts breaking down and you get your periods. During periods, the endometrium bleeds and gets shed off, resulting in small bleeding areas inside the pelvis. But here, unlike the menstrual blood, which exits the body through vagina, there is no way for this blood to exit, so it gets collected, causing inflammation, swelling, scarring, and adhesions. All this can cause the pelvic tissues to stick to each other. This can damage and distort the anatomy. The other picture can be when the ovaries are involved. The blood can become embedded inside the ovaries and form a blister, that is endometrioma or chocolate cysts, which are like a hallmark of endometriosis. Chocolate cysts are named so as the old blood collected inside looks somewhat like melted chocolate. It's brown and tarry liquid. This endometriosis can affect a lady anytime from her menarche to menopause because it's hormonally sensitive. If we talk about the prevalence, the peak prevalence is somewhere in 25 to 35 years of age. Moving further, let's talk about what are the problems of the patients with endometriosis. The most common problem is pain. Yes, the inflammation, scarring, blood collection, all this presents most commonly as pain. Pain can be during periods, during relations, or it can be a chronic pelvic pain, persistent pain, or the pain can occur during defecation or urination. It all depends on which parts are affected by endometriosis. Another problem that the patients of endometriosis face is the problem with their periods. They can have premenstrual spotting, or the periods may be prolonged or heavy. Next comes fertility issues. Endometriosis is there in about 20 to 25% of the infertile women. The inflammation, scarring, adhesions, fixity can result in structural damage to the tubes and ovaries, and their anatomy is also disturbed. This can impair the release of the eggs from the ovaries, and this can also impair the subsequent pickup of the egg by the fallopian tubes. Other mechanisms thought to affect the fertility can be like changes in the pelvic environment that can impair implantation of the fertilized egg. So because of all these changes, 30 to 50% women with endometriosis are estimated to have infertility. So all these are the common symptoms in a woman with endometriosis. But these symptoms can vary significantly from person to person. Some have mild symptoms and some have moderate, and some women have no symptoms at all. So it is a myth that symptoms are always present in women with endometriosis. Sometimes it is just a silent endometriosis. These women do not have any symptoms. They discover that they are affected by endometriosis when they have infertility or incidentally on an ultrasound or surgery done for some other indication. Now let's take up how we diagnose endometriosis. The diagnostic evaluation is guided by your presentation, your symptoms, and further we do a physical examination. During examination, we doctors palpate the areas in your abdomen and pelvis, and we try to feel the nodules or cysts or scarring behind your uterus. We also notice if there is any significant pain on palpation. Further, the imaging modalities like ultrasound, they are also very important. They are like an important adjunct in the diagnostic evaluation of endometriosis. On ultrasound, one can find endometriomas, the cysts or nodules. For any further query or assistance, you can call us at the number shown, or you can come and meet us in person at our center, Milan, the Fertility Center. Thank you.